Hello, everyone, and a huge warm welcome back to the podcast. I'm David.
And I'm Sara. We are so incredibly happy to have you here with us today. Whether you are listening on your morning commute, while you're cooking dinner, or maybe just taking a quiet moment for yourself, thank you for showing up.
That's right. Showing up is half the battle, isn't it, Sara? Today, we have a very special episode planned. The title of today's session is Daily English Speaking Practice, Simple Sentences. But honestly, we are going to go much deeper than just grammar and vocabulary today.
Absolutely. We want to talk about the heart of learning. We want to talk about the struggle, the fear of making mistakes, and why sometimes you feel like giving up. And then we are going to do some heavy lifting with a repeat after me session designed to rewire your brain for confidence.
I love that. Rewire your brain. You know, Sara, we get emails all the time from listeners, and the number one problem they mention isn't that they don't know enough words. It's not that they don't know grammar rules.
It's fear, isn't it?
It is exactly that. It's the fear of judgment. It's that paralyzed feeling when you open your mouth to speak and suddenly your mind goes blank. It's a problem that stops so many brilliant people from reaching their potential.
You know, David, it reminds me of a quote by the philosopher Ludwig Wittgenstein. He said, "The limits of my language mean the limits of my world."
That is powerful. The limits of my language mean the limits of my world.
It really is. When we hold back from speaking English because we are afraid of a simple grammar mistake, we are actually shrinking our world. We are limiting our ability to connect, to work, to travel, and to express who we really are.
So let's solve this problem right now. If you are listening to this and you feel stuck, I want you to know that mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are just data. They are just feedback. Every time you stumble, you are actually learning how to walk.
Exactly. Think about a child learning to walk. When they fall down, do they think, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed, I'm never walking again"? No. They laugh, they get up, and they try again. We need to find that inner child in our English journey.
Before we get into the practice sentences, let's talk for a moment about why this matters. Why is English so important? It's not just about getting a promotion, though that is nice.
It's about access. English has become the global bridge. It connects cultures, it connects ideas. Nelson Mandela once said, "If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart."
I get chills every time I hear that. Speaking English allows you to speak to the world's heart. It allows you to access information on the internet, enjoy movies, understand global news, and most importantly, share your story with people who are different from you.
So today, we aren't just practicing sentences. We are practicing courage. We are practicing the art of showing up.
Well said, Sara. Are you ready to get into the practice session?
I am ready. Here is how this will work, listeners. We have broken this down into 3 categories. First, we will do morning mindset sentences. Then we will do problem-solving at work sentences. And finally, we will do emotional connection sentences.
We will say the sentence clearly. Then we will leave a quiet space. In that silence, I want you to speak out loud. Not in your head, out loud. Feel the vibration in your throat. That is how you build muscle memory.
Let's start with category 1, morning mindset. These are simple sentences to say to yourself in the mirror to start the day with English.
Sentence number 1. Listen closely. Today is a new opportunity to learn. Now you say it.
Good. Let's try that again with feeling. Today is a new opportunity to learn. Excellent. Next one. This is for when you feel tired. I am capable of handling whatever comes my way. I am capable of handling whatever comes my way.
Nice. Let's shorten it. I am making progress every single day.
And one more for the morning. My English is getting better, step by step.
My English is getting better, step by step.
How did that feel? It's important to affirm yourself. Now let's move to category 2. This is where the problem solving comes in. Problem solving at work.
This is crucial. Many people freeze when they have to ask for help or clarify something at work. These sentences are your toolkit. They are polite, professional, and clear.
Here is the first one. It's for when you didn't hear someone clearly. Instead of just saying, "What?" say this. "Could you please repeat that a little more slowly?"
That is a power move. It shows you care about understanding. Try it again. Could you please repeat that a little more slowly?
Next one. Imagine you have a problem and you need advice. Say this. "I would appreciate your feedback on this project."
I would appreciate your feedback on this project.
Okay, here is a scenario. You don't agree with a colleague, but you want to be polite. You don't want to fight, you want to solve it. Say, "I see your point, but I have a different perspective."
That is advanced emotional intelligence right there. I see your point, but I have a different perspective.
And finally for work, when you are ready to take action, say, "Let's work together to find a solution."
Let's work together to find a solution.
David, do you notice how these sentences aren't just about English? They are about leadership.
Precisely. When you speak clear English, you project leadership. You project confidence. And that leads us to our final and perhaps most important category, emotional connection.
This is my favorite part. We are human beings. We need to express how we feel. If you can't express your emotions in English, you will always feel like a robot. We want you to feel human.
Let's practice expressing gratitude. It's the highest vibration. Repeat after me. I am really specific grateful for your help today.
I am really grateful for your help today.
Now let's practice empathy. Someone tells you bad news. You say, "I am so sorry to hear that. I am here for you."
I am so sorry to hear that. I am here for you.
Now, let's practice expressing joy. This makes me so happy.
This makes me so happy.
And finally, a sentence for connection. I really enjoyed talking with you today.
I really enjoyed talking with you today.
Take a deep breath. You just spoke almost 20 different high-value sentences.
I want to take a moment to talk about the plateau. You know that feeling, David, when you practice and practice, but you feel like you aren't moving forward?
The plateau is the most dangerous place for a learner. That is where most people quit. They think, "I've been studying for 6 months. Why do I still make mistakes?"
But here is the truth. Growth is not a straight line. It is like a bamboo tree. You water it for years and see nothing, and then suddenly it shoots up. You are in the watering phase right now.
That's a great analogy. You have to trust the process. There is a famous quote by Winston Churchill that is perfect for this. He said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts."
It is the courage to continue that counts. I love that. So if you stumbled over the sentences today, it's okay. If your accent isn't perfect yet, it's okay.
Your accent is actually your history. It's a part of who you are. Don't try to erase it completely. Just try to be clear. Clarity is more important than perfection.
David, before we wrap up, I want to give our listeners a small challenge for the rest of the day. A homework assignment, but a fun one.
I love challenges. What do you have in mind?
I want everyone listening to choose just one sentence from today. Maybe it was, "I am making progress every day," or maybe, "Let's work together to find a solution." I want them to say it 5 times today, in the shower, in the car, or just whispering it while making coffee.
Just 5 times. That is doable. Repetition is the mother of skill.
Exactly. And realize that every time you speak, you are solving the problem of silence. You are breaking the barrier.
We also want to remind you that English is a tool for kindness. Use your English to compliment someone. Use your English to help someone. When you take the focus off of yourself and your fear and put the focus on helping others, the fear disappears. That is such a profound point. When you are serving others, your ego goes away. And when your ego goes away, your fluency actually improves because you are relaxed.
It's true. Tension kills fluency. Relaxation creates flow.
So, let's do a quick recap of what we covered today. We talked about overcoming the fear of judgment. We learned that mistakes are just data.
We practiced sentences for your morning mindset, for problem solving at work, and for emotional connection. And we learned that courage is the fuel for learning.
We really hope this episode was helpful for you. We know it's not easy. We know it can be lonely learning a language, but you are not alone. You have us, and you have this community.
Absolutely. We are right here with you. We believe in your ability to master this language. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Keep going, keep speaking, keep making mistakes.
As we sign off, I'll leave you with one last thought. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You took that step today by listening and repeating.
Thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. Until next time, keep practicing.
Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful English-filled day.
Bye.